Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Shannon here with Back to the Cardboard, and man, am I happy to be back. May was a busy month for me. Went on vacation. I've worked a ton of overtime, picked up extra shifts at work, and I just recently got back from a pretty wild weekend of none other than Chicago, Illinois. That's right, I was at the home of the Cubs. And I was at Wrigley last Friday, the 31st of May, and got to watch the Reds play the Cubs, man, at Wrigley Field. That was awesome. That was completely awesome. Had a great time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share some of that with you in this video, along with I have been working kind of secretively on the side, a project, some new pickups, I think, and I think you're all going to like them. Just kind of tied in some of the new stuff that I've picked up with being at Wrigley Field. So let's take a look. So on the side, I've been working on Perez Steels and been picking them up over the past, several months. And going to Chicago, outside the stadium, they had these bronze statues. Here's one of Ron Santo. And some of the others I know on the backside, and I'll share that with you at the end of this video, one of Harry Carey, one of my all-time favorites. But I've been picking up some Perez Steels, and these kind of go hand in hand with these statues. The first one, Perez Steel Auto, I want to share with you here is of one of the Cubs greats, Mr. Billy Herman. If they had a statue there of him, I did not see it. That's not to say they didn't. Things were just kind of crazy, and we were just kind of all over the place, but went with some work buddies up there. We had a great time. But Billy Herman, I didn't see a statue, but this guy I did. Fergie Jenkins, my Perez Steel pickup auto of Mr. Fergie, all-time great. One of the guys that was a player when I was younger. And then got this guy here, Mr. Billy Williams, and his autograph there. You can see, here's his statue around the stadium. Pretty nice looking Perez Steel. Of course, these are numbered on the back there to 10,000. And then last but not least, Mr. Cub himself. Let's play two. Mr. Ernie Banks. You can see there his Perez Steel. This is the celebration, I think, Perez Steels. Here's his statue. And outside of stadium was just, I don't know, it was just buzzing, it was hopping. You know, I'm not a Cubs fan. Don't get me wrong, I am not a Cubs fan. But, really? What? But Wrigley Field is special, and it's magical. It is. It's cool. I would go back in a heartbeat. Watch the Cubs play the Reds, of course. The fans, we sat in the outfield above the ivy, and it was a great time. The fans out there, of course, they gave us a hard time. Nothing really belligerent or anything like that. We just, they were riding us, we were riding them, and it was just fun. So the game was back and forth. The Cubs took the lead. Reds tied it. Reds took the lead. As a matter of fact, the Reds were up 5-3 at the bottom of the ninth. The Cubs had one out, runners on the corners. One out, runners on the corners. And say had Suzuki come up, hit one into left field, a double, clear double. Herdebisi cut it off and threw to Ellie De La Cruz. The runner at third scored easily. The runner from first, rounded third, headed home. Cruz got the ball right there at third. Now, up until this point, the Cubs fans around me and behind me mainly, because they had seen my jersey, that had the Ellie De La Cruz, my Ellie jersey on, And they were giving me a hard time saying, oh, yeah, Cruz is trash and he stinks. And every time he'd come to the plate, of course, he didn't help me out none because he struck out like 3 out of 4 times. But up until that point, they were really railing me pretty good. Nothing crazy. But the Ellie De La Cruz catches a cutoff throw, and I can't remember who was on first, threw him out at the plate with a missile. I mean, a dart, a seed right to home plate for the second out.
First and third, 1 down, 5-3 Cincinnati. The batter, Seiya Suzuki.
Left field, oh, that's trouble. Crow Armstrong scores. Magical green light. De La Cruz relay. It's there. He is out. Hurtubise and De La Cruz cut him down at the plate. The batter runner Suzuki to third, 2 outs, and the lead preserved at 1.
Then you had Cody Bellinger come to the plate with 2 outs, a runner on second, and he flied out, and Cruz, I think, ended up getting the save for that. But man, that was fun. Cool atmosphere, great game, even better ending. And as you can see here, me cheesing with the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the background, it was just a great time. And after this was over with, I turned around to give these guys a hard time right back at them, and guess what? They were gone. They disappeared. As a matter of fact, all the Cubs fans that were sitting around me that was giving me a hard time during the game miraculously disappeared by the end of the game. So anyway, it was all in good fun. The Cubs fans, they were pretty classy. So that's all I got, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for checking out my video. May was a busy month. June doesn't seem to be as busy, but still got a lot of stuff going on in June as well. A lot of overtime. As a matter of fact, I'm changing shifts, so to speak, at work. We're going to a straight traditional fireman's 24-48. So that's where you work 2 days, or work a day off 2 days, work a day off 2 days. So be going to that. So that cuts into some of my free spare time to make videos. But hey, I'll throw them out there when I can, when I'm not too tired or when I'm not working overtime or not picking up other shifts. So that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, collect what you love and love what you collect. And until next time, guys, peace.